Did you
Okay, hold
drink it yet, Pato?
on.
No, it's right here.
Hold
Yeah.
on.
I'll cheers to
Okay.
you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh wait, we're cheersing. Okay, hold on. Cheers.
Cheers.
Contestants.
I'll go through the questions I sent you guys.
I don't know. I gotta now pull up the questions you sent me.
I can go through them slowly. What have you guys been up to since the last interview?
I got modded by 3 other people.
Oh, you got modded by 3 other people? But weren't you
Yeah.
already mod for like
No, 3. I was from last time. It was 3.
So now it's
So
6?
now it's 6.
Holy, that's a lot.
So I'm coming after Ben's record.
I think Ben has. Hold on.
8 or 8, somewhere around 8, right?
I know some of them aren't as active anymore, though. So I think the more active ones are me, Helen, maybe Lunmi. Am I wrong, Ben?
Lunmi, yeah, he's a mod in there.
Yeah. Oh no, I know he's a mod, and Lunmi's pretty regular
It's-
as well.
It's Lunmi, Soap Pixie.
How many mods?
So
How many
Pixie,
people you mod?
I know she's taking a break, so she's one of the ones I think that are on hiatus. Oh, Pato said he's coming after your record. That's why we were talking about it.
Did Pato say what he was doing? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pato
he-
said he has been modded by 3 more people, so he's mod for 6 people
Alright,
now.
Morty, your turn. What have you been doing?
Let's see. Ever since last interview, I tried to get back into my plastic model kit building Gundams. And let's see. I got 3 more dating apps.
Oh, which ones? Which ones?
How many do you have now?
20.
Let's see. I got Tinder. I got Bumble. I
Okay.
got Hinge, and then
okay.
one that Pato showed me called Kippo.
Question. For Hinge, do you usually get like people that are like 40 or 50 and they like to suggest that 40 people 50 to you?
No.
Okay, then it's just me then. Okay.
I think can't you do in the settings to set like an age range?
Yeah, but they still suggest me that stuff, so I'm like, oh, okay, I guess that's happening.
And then mostly just home and work, basically.
Mm.
That's all I've done.
Do you guys find one app is more successful than the other?
I mean, I have bad luck with all my apps, so I
Yeah,
don't do
same.
online dating.
But
I can tell you
Yeah.
stories about it.
Mhm.
Did I tell you the funeral story?
No.
No. What's the funeral
Okay, hold on.
story?
One second. Let
Oh my
them
God.
talk and then I'll tell you my stories.
Okay. Dating apps. For me, no. But I think Keepo is a lot easier because you can actually message the person even if they don't swipe on you or whatever.
What's it
And
called?
it's most
Keepo?
Keepo.
Keepo? I've never heard of that one.
A few streamers started. As a
Well, with apps, there's like a certain formula you can do to the point where you say a certain thing on your app. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can hear you.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you.
Hello? Hello?
Can you hear us?
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So they usually do a certain thing. Like you could basically state these sections, like, oh, I like to travel, oh, I like to do this, and this, and then your match will get automatically said yes, especially with what pictures you use and etc. like that.
Well, with Keepo, it's more like gamers kind of style, like what type of games you play and all that.
Oh, that's
I
kind
mean,
of
it
cool.
depends if you're trying to find someone or you're trying to fuck.
Well, find somebody, play games and stuff. Start like that.
Oh, did I say a bad word?
What are you looking for, 10? You're sounding
am trying to find.
suspicious.
No, I'm trying to find someone, but I get all the weird ones because, like, I connected to this girl, this Japanese girl. So I think this was on Coffee Meets Bagel.
Mm.
I don't know if you have that in Canada.
Mm.
So I met with that one. I'm like, oh hey, what are you doing? And then she replied, oh, I'm at my grandma's funeral. And I'm like, oh, do you? My condolences. Like, oh hell, I'll leave you be. She's like, oh no, like talk to me. So I started talking to her. Like it was kind of weird at first.
Mm.
Yeah, it got weirder, and then she ghosted me.
I feel like if you're talking to someone, even if you were at a funeral, you wouldn't say you're at a funeral though.
Yeah, you shouldn't say that you're at a funeral.
You should be
Especially your
like,
grandma's funeral that you were close to, because I found
Yeah.
out like she was super close to her
Mm.
grandma, and then we still talked for like 2 months,
Mhm.
and then
You just disappeared.
so no. Okay, so we met after 2 months. We met at Jamba Juice, and then we had sex in the parking lot, and then our second date was I forgot what movie we saw, but after that we had sex in the movie theater parking lot. And then after that, we went to a park and we had sex there, and that's when she did to me.
Oh
I
my
guess you got
god.
what you wanted.
Okay, but the weirdest part was like she was like, "Oh no, don't stop," and then I was like, "Oh okay," so I stopped, and then she's like, "Oh, what are you doing?" But like she was fucking like dead ass serious. No, don't stop. So it wasn't like a playful no, don't stop. It was just like dead ass serious. No, don't stop. And I'm like, all right, so I stopped. But she's like, "Oh, what are you doing?" I'm like, "All right," and then she goes to me after that. So it's weird.
I think Morty muted himself.
I had to because I was laughing too much.
I wasn't
Oh,
expecting
no,
that.
like everyone laughs. It's fine. I just get weird dates on dating apps. I don't do dating apps.
Yeah, I can see why.
God, what was my other weird? I have a trove of weird stories.
No,
I know
buddy.
you were talking about what's it? Getting catfished the other day.
Oh, okay, that's right. Okay.
Oh
let me tell
yeah,
you about
that was the
catfish.
story you wanted to tell us.
Yeah, this is also the story I want to tell you.
Okay.
So, well, this isn't the first time I got catfished. So the
Mm.
first time I got catfished was, I think I don't even, but it was already fishing enough to the point where like, oh, like, hey, what are you doing? Are you home alone? And I'm like, yeah. It's like, oh, you want a video call? So we video called, but it straight up looks like a video of someone, like a video of someone playing a video. And then
Oh.
like I'm like, oh, like I'm trying to wave at them, and they're kind of just doing the motions. I'm like, this is a fucking recording. So there's there's 2 different kinds of catfish.
Mm.
There is the one where, hey, like this is not me, but I still want to meet you, and they meet up with you. It's a different person.
Mm.
And then there is the second one where, oh, they want to blackmail you by capturing video of you doing something or something, and then threatening your family. It's like, oh, I'll show them what you did, but I won't show you what you did if you give me money.
Mm.
That happened to me once.
Yeah.
Actually, just a few days ago, but I didn't care. I'm like, I'm a nobody. I don't care.
Yeah, I was like, show my
Interesting.
family.
You know,
fuck it.
I can
Yeah,
see
don't
Morty
worry. I was
falling
there,
for
Morty.
that.
I was there, Morty. I actually show my family you do it.
Literally, I was like, I don't
I can
care.
see Morty
Just
falling for it.
said it.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I fell for the same thing at first time. The first time. I was there, and then I found out there's a pattern. Yeah, each time they do it. So at anytime they do general responses, and then they're like, "Oh, hey, are you alone?" Boom. That's when you know they're gonna fucking blackmail you for videoing you trying to masturbate and shit,
Mm.
and then threatening your family.
Yeah.
Interesting. I heard about that one. I think I had a friend that went through it. I didn't know the details.
Oh yeah, no, your friend should not pay.
No.
'cause
They
like,
didn't want to talk about the details. But I know. But I know what happened.
I'm here to educate everyone.
Yeah. And then the first one happened to
That's
me,
true.
so I know about that one.
And then there's a second one that did happen to me, where she pretended to be a white girl, and then all of a sudden, like, I go to the bar and it's it's a fat Asian girl, and I'm like, oh, what are you doing? And then we talked, then we got drunk, and then yeah.
It's like
I did all the stories with 10 and there. And then yeah, you know what happened. Parking lot. Over there. Oh yeah, they know me in the parking lot.
It wasn't a parking lot. It was in front of
Oh.
her house.
Oh, I was waiting for you to say it. The back of the bar. No.
No. It was in front of her house. Okay. First, she's like, oh, I'll drive.
Mm.
So she did drive, and I'm like, okay, like she wants, but
I'm learning more and more about you, 10, every time I talk to you.
I mean, okay, this is the point where I just broke up with her, so yeah.
Gotcha.
Mm.
Understandable.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me see.
But I was very surprised that it was not a blonde Asian girl. And I'm like, a blonde Asian girl. I'm like, oh, what's going on? Okay, so like I literally wanted to know why she did that.
Mm.
And she told me like, oh well, I don't know, like I didn't feel confident enough that someone would like me for me. But I'm like, you're already tricking them to come to the bar and it's a different person. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
And then we fucked. So I don't think I reinforced that too well.
Oh no, we got it.
Yeah, we understood.
No, like for her, like I wasn't appropriate to do that with her if I was trying to preach to her like, oh, you shouldn't just catfish it.
No,
think we
at
went
this point, I feel lucky I haven't got anything like that.
Yeah. Well, like the time when I got catfish, I didn't ask them why they did it. I just kind of let it slide, and then continued to hang out with them for the day. Just probably too nice of me, but.
Wait, okay, like how did you get catfish? Like,
So I was talking to somebody, and they had a picture of themselves, but it was a dude in front of a computer screen, and it was like the side of his face, but the rest of the room was dark, so you couldn't see anything. But he looked like an Asian dude with like, you know, a nice faux hawk, kind of.
okay, so so the first thing you should have done, you should have Google reverse image.
I didn't think
the
of that at the
picture.
time. This was like
Okay, this is okay.
5, 6.
Let me
Go ahead.
So basically, like, well, I think the first thing you should do is always try to get to know them personally. It could be a bot, if anything, if they're just asking vague questions.
Oh no,
If it's not a bot,
Yeah.
then Google reverse image the picture, because the most recent one, I Googled reverse image the picture, and there was this Chinese girl at like somewhere in China. So I decided to play around with her, see what's going on, because she basically was like, "Oh, are you alone in a room? Do you have a room alone?" I'm like, "Yeah." So we started talking about, "Oh, what's your turn on?" So my turn on was, "Oh yeah, I like turn on. My turn on is a 740 FICO score, and
Oh
make
yeah,
sure,
that.
make sure." Yeah, and then she was trying to get me to show me other stuff, and I'm like, "Hey, you want to show me your bank account with like how much you have in your bank account?" But yeah, she had a laugh, and I had a good laugh too as well. But I think she seriously think that those are my turn. Oh well, he or she, because it could be he,
True.
thinks that those are my turn ons. But those.
I'm thinking. I think. I think I might. I don't know if it is or not. But
It could be.
one time it was on Tinder.
Okay.
We matched. We were talking there. Then we switched from Tinder to Snapchat.
Was it Google Hangouts?
No.
Facebook.
No. It was Tinder.
Tinder. You said
No,
Tinder.
but you switched over to another.
Snapchat.
Snapchat.
Snapchat video. Can you record that on there?
I don't think you can.
Messages disappear like instantly.
See, the thing
Unless-
is, like, I know the go-tos are Google Hangout or Facebook. They want to connect with you, and that's how you could screen record someone.
Yeah,
And that's how,
Yeah.
yeah,
it's
that's how
always Google Hangouts.
Well,
Mm.
then that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it is or it was or it wasn't.
So it could be 50-50. You never know.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but Snapchat, the message once you read it, if you leave the chat, it disappears.
Yeah, probably serious then. It was probably most likely.
So the girl kind of like started talking about this thing she usually does in a certain website.
Oh yeah, no, that was fake. Yeah, she linked you the website
Oh.
profile.
Nope, she didn't link no website, no nothing like that. She was talking about like she was looking for a guy to be part of the videos.
Yeah, that's still kind of fishy. I think she was
Yeah,
trying to
it was kind of fishy, right? That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Is it or it's not? She
I
literally
mean,
sent
okay, so did she send a video to you
no,
and did okay.
no video, no, just an image.
Okay. Was it a crappy image or was it like
No,
high
it
def?
wasn't a crappy image. It looked like it was taken with freaking a DSLR. I don't know what type of DSLR.
Okay, then probably she was trying to make money off you to find a random guy to do on her site.
So I'm like, yeah, this sounds weird.
So
It's
if you
hard.
did that, you should have gotten royalties. You should have gotten some.
No,
you guys
I didn't
should
do it.
have paid.
I didn't do it. I was like, is it a catfish? Are they going like the extra mile, just to make it like seem legit or anything like that?
Well, usually the blackmail catfish, they have like low rendering videos
Yeah, yeah.
and then low rendering pictures, and it's basically a video of someone else. Like you could try waving to them and try to get their attention, but that is already a video of someone else.
Yeah, but like I said, I at that point I didn't know. It was like,
But it's never high definition, and they always want to do Google Hangouts or Facebook.
yeah, but like I said, I kind of
I
like
mean, with you, it could be legitimate, but
I mean, she sent me like this type like a list of things she would have done. And
did
how
she send
things-
you like an odd website to go on to?
No, she sent me a kind of like screenshot of freaking notepad from iPhone.
Open.
Yeah, I mean, yours sounds more legitimate than what I usually run into.
So,
Oh yeah, I definitely have experience of being scammed.
Oh
so
wow.
I don't know. I decided not to even deal with it anymore.
That's good.
Who knows where I would end up?
This conversation like took off the rails. We were
Yeah, it
wondering
just
what-
went in a weird direction.
we
That's
were
good.
wondering. Hold on, let me look.
Note
at
self.
I don't know,
Well,
Winston.
as
My
far as
notes now.
for me in dating apps, I've only gotten like 2 matches and like maybe 1 or 2 messages were sent, and then they never responded back. But that's fine.
It is
the
harder for
thing is-
guys on dating apps, so don't get too
See, the
discouraged.
thing is, like,
Nah, I'm
you
not.
can't
Why?
you can't carry on a conversation in the dating apps because either you're too busy, they're too busy, one, or they match with you because they just keep on swiping left or right, and they're like, oh, okay, that's it.
Yeah.
Makes me wonder what he does to get into these situations. No, I don't do anything, bro. It just happens to me.
Is it the what LA, right? 10?
No, like it just happens to me. Weird shit just keeps on happening to me. Like someone. Okay, so I sent this paperwork to a lady, another realtor.
Mhm.
Everyone in every realtor doesn't give a shit about this paperwork,
Okay.
but the person I sent it to actually gave a shit and threatened to call the real estate board to remove my license. And I'm like, hey, it's just a mistake. Like, chill out. But every realtor I talk to has never run into that situation.
Mhm.
And I'm kind of just like, oh, great. Yeah, of course, I would run into that situation.
Come on.
Hold on, let me get this guy. Let me get this right. Let's see. You should sign up for her.
He's trying to argue with me. You're so funny.
And Instagram.
Yeah, but like I said, it's the thing is with a dating apps is probably one girl for like and 10 guys.
See, the thing
Something
about
like that.
dating apps is you have to say specific things and have specific pictures in order to get matched.
Yeah, you
You just can't. Okay, you just can't like say like, oh, I like board games and yada yada yada, and throw out your pictures. No, that's bullshit. There is a systematic system that you have to do in order to get matched because it's literally
Yeah,
at
that
the
is
palm of
true.
your fingertips, and they have like a split second to look. No, mostly people don't look at or don't care to look at what's going on in the profile, and if they do, they judge on your pictures and they judge on your answers.
That is true, Winston.
I read all the profiles I was interested in, so.
Hmm.
I don't. I think it's like I said, dating the apps are weird in a sense, but
I
they
know.
All
a
about the
lot of
money,
times
bro.
it works for a lot of people.
Oh
It's
yeah,
all
like
about
my
bread.
my mentor found his girl on a dating app and they got married and everything. Good for them.
Even the Facebook dating app works.
Well, yeah, like me, yeah, but people like me, it doesn't work.
No,
I
I'm
already
literally
did ages ago. Oh
I
damn
say
it!
it because my uncle got married to a girl in Thai.
Good for your
Oh,
uncle.
really?
Good for
Yeah,
your uncle. It does not work for me because it's just either they're trying to blackmail me for yeah, I don't know if I can say that, but yeah, or I talk to them and then it's just me talking, so it's just like yeah, no, like this isn't gonna work. Or
Mm.
they are actually catfish and they are yeah. If you are having
10. You
Or I
had
just know that love isn't real.
love is real. Just be
love is
patient.
love is
Just be
love is
patient.
real.
Anymore.
It's just the information is like
As long as you don't do your 10-year plan, love is real.
Mm.
I believe love is real. It's just the information age is like too many things coming up at once in our face. I
Mhm.
believe in, oh, I'll go to this place and meet someone. You got to meet a
Mm.
girl at the right places,
True.
not at a club, because
No, avoid the club. Those never work out.
although I did meet someone at the club,
Maybe like 1 in
I'm
100
not
chance.
surprised. I'm not surprised.
I mean, she was normal. She's normal.
What?
Doubtful. Doubtful. Winston says he hates it when
We
the other
we won't
person
talk about
doesn't
her.
put any effort into the conversation. Yeah, I've had those. There was one guy I dated who was like that, and I couldn't stand it anymore, so I broke that off. But 10, you had COVID a while back, right? So what was your experience with that?
Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you. So okay, so basically, end of October I got COVID.
Mm.
Then after that, I got into a car accident that totaled my car. Then after that, uh, yeah, my uncle had 3 heart attacks, and then I had to deal with that because my family was useless.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, it back to back to back to back stuff happening. But COVID sucks balls. I hate it when people say, "Oh, COVID isn't real." I'm like I had mild symptoms to the
Mhm.
point where it didn't get in my lungs, so I didn't get coughing. But I was out for like 3 days. I just stayed in bed for 3 days, and then after that, the effects were still going on me to where like it took a lot of energy to do stuff that I did before, like driving, which is why I kind of got into a car accident. But yeah,
So even after COVID was, I guess, technically out of your system, it still affected you, right? That's what
oh
you're
yeah,
saying?
yeah, like your body like fights it so hard that you basically need more than three. Well, I needed more than 3 weeks to recover. I needed like 5. Yeah,
I heard
to be like back
Bryan Cranston, he had COVID, and he was saying in an interview that he lost a bit of his sense of taste, and it hasn't come back yet.
Yeah, I
Well,
heard
okay,
that.
like
Yeah.
my friend actually got on a ventilator
Wow.
and stop. Sorry, my dog. My friend got on a ventilator and he
Mm.
still is out after coming back home,
Wow.
which is crazy because like he got on the ventilator on July. What do you want? What do you want?
Pets.
Sorry, it's my dog. Yeah, it's my. Her name is Azula.
Azula? That's cute.
Maybe that's the reason she's barking.
Oh yeah, no, like she barks at anyone,
Mhm.
tries to bite them, but she's a Yorkshire Terrier teacup, so it doesn't even
They're so small.
so small.
But
Say hi
yeah,
to people.
I definitely know a few people that got in COVID, and they told me it was the worst. Their
Yeah,
taste buds were gone.
Yeah.
like I am so lucky that it didn't get to my lungs. That's what my doctor told me. But I still had migraine. I still had diarrhea. I still had vomiting. It like the mild symptoms are fucking harsher. Oh well, as harsh as the major symptoms.
And it didn't get into your lungs. Was that because your body fought it off before it could get into your lungs?
Yeah, that's what my doctor told me.
Ah, okay.
Which is weird because I usually get sick, and whenever I get sick, like I'm for like a month.
Mm.
That's just like the flu.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Flu-like symptoms.
Yeah, but it sucks. I yell at people. Oh, 8 Ball really hating on love right now. Yeah.
Like,
Oh, because when not Winston, Morty was saying that he doesn't believe in love.
I don't know. If you don't believe in love, like why
you,
can't?
you know what I feel? I feel like Love's gonna straight up hit him Morty with a shovel right in the face.
It is. One day it'll just like, and he won't know it's coming.
I hope that day comes, Morty. Where you
I mean, someday.
Someday. You haven't been like head over heels over someone?
Oh, I did like one girl for 8 years.
Mm,
Did she like you back?
I remember that.
No,
the 2 years missing. Wait.
Mm.
That's
I liked her
infatuation.
from middle school through high school.
I mean, my love is still out, but she's married to someone right now.
Oh,
I don't even want to talk about my ex.
Oh, I'm not talking about my
That's
ex. I'm
okay.
talking about Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Your love of Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Oh yes, of course.
Uh,
What did you guys do for the holidays?
Well, sadly, one of the roommates from my brother had COVID, so
Mm.
he's
But they got COVID.
out. Yeah,
Oh, really?
so the whole house had to stay, and they had to lock down the house.
Oh wow.
Asymptomatic or
Huh?
asymptomatic or they actually feeling the effects?
I think symptomatic. I
Okay.
have no idea. I really don't like talking about his roommates and stuff,
Uh,
just because they can live their lives, we live our lives. That really doesn't matter.
are they good roommates at least? Like they're the
Oh
homies or?
yeah. I think the reason why she got it is because she's a nurse.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
that makes
So
sense. Yeah.
I mean, wait, don't they get the vaccines first and whatnot?
I think this was before the black vaccine.
Oh, really?
Mm.
Okay. I know they're phase 1 over here in California. Like any healthcare worker, they have the vaccine right away.
Yeah. But so he we couldn't spend Christmas with him. Probably New Year's is not gonna be here either. Uh, but after that, it's like my family, my sister, her boyfriend, my nieces came in. It was hilarious because they were like, "Let's open presents."
Are you Filipino?
Huh?
Are you Filipino?
No, I'm not Filipino. See, this is the
Okay.
thing. People always say I'm Filipino.
I mean, you look Filipino. That's why I'm saying.
Yeah, I know, I know. I get it all the time, even by Mexicans, even by my own people.
Oh.
I mean, I get Mexican a lot. So, yeah.
Okay. There was
What's your
one
nationality?
guy- Mexican. I'm Mexican.
Mexican? Oh, okay.
There was one guy that called me Malaysian, though.
Malaysian,
Yeah, nothing like
interesting.
that.
That threw me off.
I mean, like, as a God, what's that saying? If you're gonna throw something out there, Malaysian is kind of like the go-to for
Oh, really?
brown people. Yeah, but it's usually Mexicans. If it's not Mexicans, then you're gonna the higher level. It's gonna go Filipino, or it's gonna go Filipinos, and then you get into like the nitty-gritty, like Malaysians or Laotian.
Yeah, like
Yeah, because all brown people somehow look alike, huh, baby girl? Oh. But yeah, COVID sucks. Make sure you wear a mask.
Always.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, I double. So okay, so now ever since I got COVID, I double mask. Not getting that again.
Is that effective
Even though
though? If you double mask?
I mean, so I got when I got COVID, I know who I got COVID from because it was that white guy
Yes.
who is a Trump supporter. I was wearing a mask, just like the regular surgeon's mask, like that blue mask.
Right.
So 30% chance you could get it, and I got it. So now I'm wearing N95. I have what I call a COVID bag. So I have gloves, N95, hand sanitizer where I spray in front of them, 6 feet apart.
hmm
And if you don't sign this form I have, you're not getting near me. Oh, baby girl, I'm gonna sue them if they can't get me COVID, huh?
Yeah, I guess that does make sense. Since you got it once, you experienced it, you don't want to experience it again.
I mean, I got really lucky that no one in the house got it as well.
Yeah.
But I was very cautious because I have people that's 75 and over.
For my Christmas Day, we went over to my older sister's house, and she made us breakfast, and then we opened presents, and then we watched Wonder Woman.
Oh my god, that
Oh,
movie is
1984.
so bad.
It's bad.
But first, what kind of breakfast do you have?
Oh, she made like this French toast.
Ooh,
French toast.
powdered sugar.
Yeah, with
Morty, be
high
careful.
sugar.
He's gonna ask for the number.
Number, no, okay, like strawberries at least.
Yeah, she put strawberries and
Oh, yeah.
blueberries. And then she also made kind of like this. How do I say it? It was like it was kind of like a casserole thing, like an egg casserole. Kind of, but it was like in those oven dishes.
Oh, like a quiche?
It probably is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it probably is a quiche.
If it's
Yeah,
in the
so-
that one, yeah.
Yeah, so that with like bell peppers and bacon
Oh yeah,
inside.
that's
Yeah, it's a
that's
quiche, yeah.
That's quiche.
Yummy, yummy.
Oh, it's my turn. What did I do for the holidays? Okay, so I had to drive to San Diego. Well, okay, first my my partner's clients, they wanted to turn in an offer. The offers were due at 12. I sent them the offers the night before, and they basically signed it at 11:50. I was supposed to go to San Diego, which is like 2 hours away, to get the stuff out of my totaled car, but I couldn't leave until they signed it. And then the real estate agent said like, "Oh, we offered 850,000." They're like, "Oh, someone went up to 960." I'm like, "Oh, so this was useless. I'm just gonna leave San Diego." Left to San Diego, went there, and they went to the car to pick it up, and they're like, "Oh, well, you gotta wait here for 3 hours." I'm like, "I'm not waiting for 3 hours. I'm gonna miss Christmas." So basically, I picked up sisig, which is fried pork with the
Mm-mm.
skin on it,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
bell peppers, onion. Best sisig I have. So picked that up, went to the family, and then we had sisig, fried fish, uh, something called chicken adobo,
Mm.
where it's vinegar and basically soy sauce, vinegar, a lot of sweet stuff, and then catfish sinigang, so soup uh, with catfish. What else do we have?
Making me hungry.
Uh, oh, my cousin brought something. So basically, it was bread, uh, pepperoni pizza, and then mozzarella cheese and cheddar cheese in it. So you bake it in the oven for 350 for 16 to 17 minutes, and then it's kind of like a bread pizza sandwich. So we had that for 2 days, and then we needed my other cousins came over the next day, and we watched movies. So we watched Wonder Woman 1984,
Mm.
which is horrible, terrible, terrible. What'd you think about that movie?
I thought it was alright, but I still like the one before it.
I mean, like she Spider-Man airplanes just to move around the Earth, and then she started Spider-Maning lightning, and then I was like, wait, what? Like,
This was in the trailer too. So
and
I was
then
like,
she definitely. I don't know if is TOS safe.
Well,
Uh,
I don't know if we're spoiling for anyone.
true.
No one should watch this movie. Like, I will not let them watch this movie. I will spoil it right
I
now.
feel like it's the same
So
thing with
people don't watch
Mulan.
this movie.
I was gonna watch it though.
No, okay, Mulan sucked, but this was horrible. I didn't think that it would be this horrible. But oh my god, it just left me confused. Like, okay, so if he wished to be the Dreamstone, basically it's called dreams. It's called a Dreamstone. This one guy, but it has the monkey paw effects. Basically, if you wish something, something negative would happen. Shouldn't he have turned
Huh?
into the stone if he wished to be the Dreamstone?
We actually said that. When he actually said that, we were like, did he just wish himself to become a piece of rock?
Yeah, exactly. But it didn't happen. And then, okay, so with Barbara, Diana's assistant, she
Uh-huh.
wished to be more like her, but shouldn't her a negative effect was would be like, oh, she's becoming Diana, but
Evil.
her negative effect is that she's just an asshole. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
it just made her mean.
yeah, it just made her mean. I'm like, that's not really learning the lesson. And then at the ending when they renounce all their wishes, like how was he able to take Marine One back to from the secret base back to the White House when he renounced his wish? So he can't have control over Marine One to look for his son. One, two. How did he know where his son was exactly? And then with Diana's wish, like she was definitely raping that guy, right? Because like Steve basically possessed this body, right? I don't know. It was just it was so
Like
horrible. Like
the movie's
I've been
ruined.
complaining about it for 2.5 days right now.
You lost me already, so.
Like, do not watch
Yeah,
this
I
movie.
didn't
Do
watch it.
not watch Wonder Woman 1984. I do not suggest it. It will just make you confused and angry.
Okay.
Do not watch it.
Hmm.
But we did watch Christmas classics. After that, I took over the viewing platform because no one. Yeah, no, that movie was horrible. So we watched Die
It's like
Hard.
no one else is choosing it.
Oh no! I
Watch
did
Die
not allow
Hard.
anyone. I did not allow anyone to choose anyone.
Mm.
So we watched Die Hard. We watched Batman Returns, and then we watched Edward Scissorhands. Classic Christmas.
Right.
Ooh, it was
Classic.
just
Classic Christmas movies.
The next one's for Pato. I know you're mods in a lot of communities. So, what makes a good mod, and why do you like doing it so much?
It's a hard question because a lot of the streamer needs different type of mods.
Can you go pee? Oh, shoot. I'm not muted. That's my man.
So sometimes, and one of the problems usually is like when people are new to modding, sometimes the streamer doesn't tell the rules and stuff like that.
Mm,
So what's the limit? Like if people start joking around, where's the line of certain things?
mm,
You just kind of like start learning like hands on type of stuff.
mm-hmm.
But I think a good mod has to be a person that like has like I said, it's a hard way to place it because
Yeah, it's hard
even
to explain.
Necroban probably gonna agree or disagree with some of the stuff. But I think first of all is a mod needs to look out for the streamer.
Mm.
That's one of the things I think has to be top priority. We can't let certain messages pass. Uh, for example, like the whole thing with the simp word and all that. Oh, I should say S word,
Mm,
just in case.
mm,
Uh, a lot of communities joke about it. It's a joke. It's a meme. It's not actually like what Twitch says it is.
yeah.
But because some people get their feelings hurt and all that, they decided to do it. Uh, a mod has to now read all the guidelines and stuff like that. Check, uh, be ready to like act on something like that. Because, for example, with certain people I mod, we had like such a troll. Morty was there for one of those issues, right, Morty? Remember?
Yeah. I mean, I've been to a few times that you were modded and someone was doing something dumb.
So,
So I didn't even know that word existed.
the simp thing.
Yeah, yeah. That okay. So okay, I don't know what pog is. I don't know what monkas is, and I didn't know that word. I'm so confused to this day. Like some people say it, I'm like, oh okay, I'm an old man right now.
I'll
I'm an old
explain
man
it
right now.
both
Please
later.
explain. Please
See.
explain.
Okay, so I'll explain the simp thing. Simp is supposed to be a word used for the guy that like throws money around thinking that he's gonna get something in return from the streamer. Like
But they throw it around so casually that it's just like.
it's supposed to be a meme. It's supposed to be a meme.
Okay.
There's a video of like there's a video on YouTube about like what a simp is, and it's pretty much like I said. I think it's a meme. It has to be a meme because I don't think there's any guy that would like actually let himself be treated like that.
I mean, would I be considered one? Because like I
No,
throw money around.
It's kind of a bit of like an abuse because basically how
Yeah.
the video goes is like the guy is like, oh, like I'll do anything for her, and she's like, oh, give me your card.
So yeah,
and stuff.
basically, okay, that okay, gotcha.
yeah, like I don't think this many guys are willing to do certain things like that.
Okay, that's weird. Like I
okay.
don't understand that how that's
If
an
it's
abusive
like
word. But okay.
for the person, I understand. But if it's the person taking it and buying stuff for somebody else, I don't think people.
Yeah, but
will
the thing is, like, it's supposed to be abusive word, but then that's like they make that choice to do it. It's just like what? Okay, well, Monkas though. Monkas is like my
yeah, but
I
the
don't know what
problem
that is.
there, 10 is that even though the video shows what it's supposed to be, people like start using it because somebody gives 5 subs or somebody donates money and type of stuff.
Yeah, but I do that with Pixel all the time.
Yeah,
I think the
but like,
difference is you're not looking for something in return, though.
yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
I
you're not
don't
looking,
want that. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
you're not looking to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the point.
That's the key part of it.
And even
Mine's
with
more
this,
for
we got to,
torture. Okay, gotcha.
even even with this, we kind of like have to be careful when like say
Of
we
course,
use
of
this,
course.
just because
Well,
somebody might get hurt, and you know, X person might say, "Oh, well, the streamer let this happen," and all that type of stuff. We have to be there to like, no, this happened. The guy did this. Somebody call him out. He's using this excuse for hurting somebody else.
my most curious one is Monka. What's that? Everyone uses that a lot.
It's
MON.
like you're
Okay.
surprised. You're like, it's like a shock kind of thing.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
And Pog is just like happy, like, ooh, Pog.
Oh, ooh, okay. Like someone. Okay, so I posted this ice cream, and then someone's like, "Oh, Pog, we get to see 1010's hand," and I'm like, "What the hell is Pog? Like, what the hell?"
Yeah, it's like excitement. Pog is just excitement.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense now. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. But like that,
Old man to get $10 off. Okay.
and this is kind of like depends on the mods too, because some I've seen some mods that are like there for just status. Oh, I'm a mod. I can do whatever I want. It
Mm.
really doesn't do anything. Uh, not calling names. I'm not saying anybody's name. That's a fact. Uh, and then there's those mods that are like constantly like, oh, here's a new person. Hey, how are you? And like saying hi to every single person that comes in, and there's people that are doing just shout outs and stuff like that. So I think like a good mod is somebody that can combine all of that type of stuff, like being productive, helping the streamer, and keeping everything.
Oh, so the other question was, why do you like doing it?
Okay, the first person that modded me was a friend of mine. He started streaming and all that. I only did it because he doesn't know anything about Twitch. It's like 10. He didn't know what Pog is. He didn't know anything. The whole Twitch lingo was like ancient Mayan text for him. So I kind of like taught him how to do it, how to do things for Twitch and all that. And I still keep an eye on his chat, even like to this point.
Mm-hmm.
It's just turns out people can't see. uh, but I think after that I kind of started enjoying like helping people to do things like that. The example, another thing when, for example, Eggy modded me, I wasn't even thinking about mod or anything like that. I told her, there's no mods here. If you want, I can do by hand shout outs. So I will go into the person channel, look what games are they playing, put them in there, and like put the link there. And after that, like I did it for one person. Then she's like, "No, I'll mod you here," because I had nobody else at this time because she streamed so late at night from 7 to probably maybe 6 a.m., 7 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
kind of like hours. Since I'm already awake anyway, yeah, it didn't bother me.
It sounds like you like helping people.
Yeah, I think it's a lot more fun helping people.
Kind of like, kind of, you kind of also grow with the community that you're modding for because you see them kind of.
Yeah,
'Cause-
I've seen a few people like come and go and
Mm.
all that type of stuff. Yeah, of course, you know them for a while. You talk to them. You always saying, "Hey, what's up? If you need anything, you can always DM me. Need somebody to talk to, you can go ahead and DM me,
Mm.
kind of stuff. Uh, but yeah, you grow with the people there. You learn things from them. Uh, hopefully they learn something from you. Like hopefully.
Hopefully.
Uh, but yeah, you become like, even though the streamers like they come for the streamer and all that, you're helping the streamer grow by like, oh, make sure like nobody feels left out or anything like that.
I think mods
You
are very important because there are a lot of people who said that they found me entertaining, but they also stayed because of Necro and Ben because
oh
they made
yeah,
them feel welcome. So you probably
yeah.
did the same thing to other people you mod for.
At least I try to.
Hmm.
Sometimes it depends on the streamer and how the stream is. I have a tendency to act a bit different in certain streams, just because of the way the streamer is
Hmm.
and the dynamic between them and the chat. So kind of like I have to modify certain things
Hmm.
to it.
The next one is for.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, Morty. Have you tried any new snacks since our last interview?
I have not tried any new snacks. That's the tea.
Oh,
So
no.
sad. I know.
It's been,
Oh
I don't know
boy.
how, it's been a few months. I thought maybe you'd
It
made
has
another
been.
trip.
But you know who has been having a lot of snacks?
Ooh,
We're looking at her.
The host herself, Pixel Precious.
me? Oh, yeah, I have been having snacks. Because I've been getting sent snacks.
By the way, I'm still hunting for some certain things that Alan didn't send you. So hopefully I can find them.
Okay. That you ate growing up?
Pato is going for those obscure snacks.
Nah, I don't think Pixel will actually eat those obscure snacks kind of thing.
Kind of obscure snacks.
Okay, so in Mexico, certain parts of Mexico, not all of them, they eat the cricket. This is cricket that you eat.
Oh.
Is
It's
it
called a chapulín.
is
So
it
it's
coated in anything or
no, it's literally you catch in the wild and you kind of like deep fry it. Well, you wash it and then deep fry.
Oh,
Certain
it's deep
people are
fried?
like, yeah, it's deep fry. Yeah.
does it taste good?
Usually people over there eat it like put a tortilla, hot sauce, like a sauce there, and then they put the chapulines there and they just eat it like that.
Sounds good to me.
You'll be surprised, Morty.
I bet it tastes like chicken.
Send it to Morty, he'll eat it.
All right, I'll get my aunt to send me some of them, and I'll send them to Morty.
I mean, I hate bugs, but hey, if the bug's deep fried.
And yeah, it's deep fried. Some people add a little flavor, like way too much spice to it. You kind of like feel the kick from one, from just one.
Everything tastes better deep fried. Ice cream, Oreos, Twinkies,
Okay, yeah.
chicken.
Chicken, yes.
I seen the deep fried Twinkie thing. I seen in New York they deep fry a burger. They
Oh,
literally put the meat patty, lettuce, tomato, everything
oh.
else, and then they just put inside a dough and they just throw in the fryer.
Whoa! We're talking about food right now.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
We ended up going from oh, mole, yeah. I
Oh
think
yeah. Hmm?
Pixel here goes second.
Oh, Pixel's gonna get like a feast for me. I
Feast?
did not. Yeah, I did not expect such a big box. But
Hmm?
yeah, you're getting a feast.
Lots of snacks.
You
So
do
yeah,
have
but
to share with cousin though.
Oh yeah, I will. I'll probably drop by and be
So
like, "These are
Tess
for
was
you."
talking about mole, and I think Betty might actually Betty. Well, Betty too, but Pixel will enjoy that one.
What's mole?
It's a Mexican dish that's based.
It's a good Mexican dish, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
it's used with chocolate.
Yeah.
Chocolate and spices.
Oh, chocolate and
It's kind of like,
spices.
isn't it kind of like a sauce type, like a thick
Yeah.
sauce?
Well, you make it into that, and then you just add chicken broth to make it look like a sauce.